I'm Steven Niter. I do like physical therapy, personal training, massage therapy. My history with NUCCA treatments started when I was 14, actually. I used to go to a place in Richmond, Virginia, which was like 2.5 hour drive. I mean, my mom was a hippie, so she did everything that you weren't supposed to do at the time, but all the stuff that actually does work. I've always had like shoulder issues and neck issues from playing football and doing martial arts. Most of my injuries weren't from anything specific happening. Now that I'm older and I know more from my profession, it was from misalignment of the body, which over time caused problems which turned into injuries. So like I threw my back out at 23 and it was like, oh, I just jumped and my back went out. Well, that's not the cause of it. It's because my body was misaligned for 20 years. And that eventually went to injuries. Right shoulder, torn rotator cuff from jumping off of a building and grabbing the fire escape. Left rotator cuff tear was weightlifting, and then tore my right one again moving furniture. This was all during when I started like really lifting weights, which is not healthy for your body to a degree because you lack on every other thing like mobility and stretching and basic movements. So when you try and do something that's not related to bodybuilding, you get hurt, which I didn't know at the time. I'd done like regular chiropractors, which didn't work for me. My body reacted poorly and just got really, really tight when they would adjust me. My history with coming for NUCCA treatments started when I was 14, actually. I used to go to a place in Richmond, Virginia, which was like 2.5 hour drive. So I remember the first time there, he adjusted me and he goes, all right, go look in the mirror. And I saw my shoulder moving back into place and I could feel like everything just completely release. So like the gentle push, the Atlas works really well for me. Before I started really being consistent, I think it was about 8 years, where I was just coming in when things would start to hurt. So I would go like 4 months without coming in. I'd be like, oh, my back hurts. I'm gonna go and get my neck adjusted, which it helped in the moment, but if you're not consistent, then it's not really gonna do much. You're not gonna fix anything. You're just gonna mask the pain for a little bit. About 6 months ago, I started being consistent because, I was tired of being in pain. The amount of driving that you have to do in Los Angeles is big toll on your body. Another reason why being consistent was because I drive probably 2-3 hours a day just in traffic. And that in itself, I think, is why I have back issues. But yeah, the consistency with coming, like I don't have back issues anymore. My neck doesn't hurt. My shoulder only hurts when I lift too heavy and then I just have to take a step back and then it's fine. But like the injuries pretty much go away. If you consistently come, you'll get to the point where you only have to come once every 6 months and your body stays holding and the pain isn't there for those 6 months. I would say to anybody, do your research on it, look into it, go and talk to them, do an assessment. Doesn't matter what you do for work, for life. Like you don't have to be a professional athlete to do this. You can be somebody who works a 9 to 5. It'll help you in ways that you didn't even know you needed help. There's injuries you have that you don't know you have. You shouldn't feel the way you feel, and when you start to feel better, your life will be better. You'll be amazed at how much your body changes and how much better you feel and how long you've been living in pain without realizing it. I come here at Atlas and everybody's super nice. They're very easy to communicate with. They're on top of everything. Very easy to schedule appointments. Doctors very knowledgeable. They explain everything very thoroughly. Their tests are very thorough. Even if you know nothing about the human body, you'll understand what they're saying and it'll make sense. And honestly, coming here, you'll learn a lot about the human body and how it works. Even if you're not trying to, you'll just pick up on what they're telling you. Very good at what they do. And I mean, the biggest thing for me is they're all nice. So, Steven Niter, I just want to say thank you to Atlas Brain and Spine for helping me enjoy my life in LA.